Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Expat Echo, the podcast where we explore everyday situations that help you communicate more comfortably and naturally in English when living abroad.
Hi, Rama. It is great to be here again. In today's episode, we are going to talk about something every expat experiences, namely, how to introduce yourself in English in new environments.
That is such an important topic because whether it is a new job, a new class, or even meeting new neighbors, we are often asked one simple but sometimes stressful question. The question, tell me about yourself.
Exactly, and even if your English is good, you might suddenly feel unsure about what to say, how much information to include, and how to organize your answer in a natural way.
Today, we are going to make it simple and clear. We will listen to a realistic conversation where two people introduce themselves for the first time in a natural situation.
After that, we will go through useful expressions and practical tips that will help you introduce yourself confidently and clearly without hesitation.
And by the end of this episode, you will be able to introduce yourself in English in a structured and natural way without overthinking it. As you listen, try to notice how the speakers organize their introduction step by step in a simple and natural order. First, listening.
Hi, I do not think we have met before. My name is Maya.
Nice to meet you, Maya. My name is Daniel.
Nice to meet you too, Daniel. Are you new here?
Yes, I just moved here about 3 months ago for work.
That is interesting. What do you do for work?
I work as a software developer in a technology company in the city center. What about you?
I am currently studying marketing at the university and I am in my second year.
That sounds great. Where are you originally from?
I am originally from Spain, but I have been living here for almost a year now.
That is nice. I am from Brazil, and this is my first time living outside my country.
How are you finding the experience so far?
It has been a big change for me, but I am really enjoying it, and I am meeting a lot of nice people.
That is good to hear. What do you usually do in your free time?
In my free time, I enjoy playing football, and I also like exploring new coffee shops around the city.
That sounds fun. I enjoy photography, and I like traveling whenever I get the chance.
That is great. Maybe you can show me some good places here in the city one day?
Yes, I would be happy to do that.
Key expressions. Now let us look at some useful expressions from the conversation and understand how they are used in real life.
The first expression is, I do not think we have met before. This is a natural and polite way to start a conversation when you are meeting someone for the first time. The second expression is, I just moved here. This is a natural way to explain that you are new in a city or country.
The third expression is, I work as. This is a simple and natural structure used to describe your job or profession. For example, I work as a teacher, I work as a designer, or I work as an engineer.
The fourth expression is, I am originally from. This is a natural way to talk about your home country or place of origin.
The fifth expression is, in my free time, I enjoy. This is a natural way to talk about your hobbies and personal interests.
What is important here is the structure of the introduction because it follows a clear order. Name, origin, job or study, experience, and hobbies. Before we finish, let us go through 3 simple and practical tips that will help you introduce yourself more confidently.
Tip number 1 is to keep your introduction simple and not try to include too much information at once.
Tip number 2 is to follow a clear structure. Name, origin, job or study, and 1 or 2 personal details.
Tip number 3 is to end your introduction with a question such as, how about you? Or what about you, so that you encourage the other person to continue the conversation. Introducing yourself is one of the most important communication skills when you live or study in an English-speaking environment.
The more you practice it, the more natural and automatic it becomes. Confidence comes from clarity and repetition, not from perfect grammar.
Before we end, let us quickly review today's key expressions. I do not think we have met before. I work as, I am originally from, and in my free time, I enjoy.
Try practicing your own introduction using this structure and speak it out loud to build confidence.
Thanks for listening to Expat Echo.
Expat Echo, your voice, your journey.